So you want to know kind of what your attitudes are, who you describe yourself to be, the attitudes that you share with other people, that you move forward with other people, and identify you specifically and make you different from other people. There are things that are nouns, like you're a man, you're a woman, you're an Asian. Everybody has those. But what makes you different? Are you hardworking? Are you diligent? Are you timely? These are the things that can separate you and identify you differently than the other people.
We have come from way back, prior to the Civil Rights Act of 1968, prior to the House and Financial Code of 1977. And we're very proud to celebrate our legacy here as militants. We have fought for all people, not just for black people, but for all people in the trust that we as militants have been able to do. We sit at a table to discuss issues that affect low and moderate income, low income, power restricted, and disabled individuals, and those who reside in underserviced communities. It was militants that went before the Department of Justice and brought a landmark lawsuit against individuals and corporations and entities. I think that I need to tell you that so you know who we are. And his family, his wife, Martha Logan, today, Stan Martha, works with us with the Grievance Committee when we talk, because the three of us were three of the first black realtors that were part of the realtors. The Logan family. His wife, Devon, works with him as they invest and manage properties throughout the nation. Now, when we went from the 1-2-page RPA, and I see you guys are complaining about the RPA, but I want you to know that it was Bill William Logan who was the second black president of the San Diego Association of Realtors. But we're still here, we're still standing. This extensive leadership is leadership extraordinary. That's leadership extraordinary there.
One of the things that happened to me is that I am a residential guy, started off in residential and did over 100 deals a year for several years, and then I took a class. And the class was very in-depth. It was 3 hours, 3 hours for twice a week, 3 hours each session for about 6 months. So it was real long, and I just loved it. I absolutely fell in love with it. At the end of the class, the instructor called me and said, "Hey, Michael, can you come over here and help me teach you? If you come over here and help me build a commercial division, I will mentor you." And so I thought, wow, what a great opportunity. And so I went over there and I started building that commercial division with him. And at the same time, what I did was I carved out 2 hours a day, time block, like 2 hours a day, my commercial activities, because the residential business was very busy, as I just mentioned. And that was how I got my commercial investment business off the ground, was 2 hours a day.
Okay. You know, God is so good. He is really, really good, you know.
I didn't think when it was time for me to try to establish a chapter or re-establish from
Back in '62, established here in San Diego, that the work would be so hard. And I didn't think before I got up there, Denise would tell me to shut up when I got a 3 days. So I never listened to my grown folks as a child. You know, here's what I want to do. I want to say commitment, challenge, and most of all, she said something that I didn't know was going to be for me, but I guess it is. The size of your heart is what's important. It's how you really feel about the person or persons that you deal with and come in contact with on a daily basis. You know, if I say a couple of things, you're going to finish it off for me real quick. She wants me to be quick, so I'm going to say it quick. And I want my answers back quick. Home is where the heart is. Home, sweet home. There is no place like home. I'm going to try this one. This is a song. A house is not a home. My house, I'll tell you who that is. Who sings My House? Mary Jane Girls. She's a brick house, jailhouse rock. Okay, I messed that one up. And Stephanie Mills, she does a song called Home. Okay, the reason I say that is because that is the business we're in. We're in the home house, and no matter how you look at it, people are capitalizing on home ownership in some form or fashion. We are doing what other people don't do. This is our profession. Be proud about what you do.
Business or real estate, it's something that is in my blood. I breathe it. I decided to write 10 things back in 2008 when I had no money, and I decided to write a few things. I don't memorize them all by now, but it was mainly to thy own self be true, and that is, you have to find out who you are, be honest to yourself, and accept yourself, and then you can move forward.
How's it going? I'm Kofi Nate-Narte. I am Managing Director of the Beach Cities office for the agency. I run our sports and entertainment division. And today I was a guest speaker and panelist at NAREB in San Diego County. It was an honor and a pleasure to be here talking about luxury real estate, breaking into luxury real estate, and really just finding ways to identify the key elements of your brand, what makes you different, what makes you special, and an ability to service the niche that you're going after. So if it's luxury, what do the luxury clients want? What are they looking for? Expertise, knowledge of the area, knowledge of contracts, negotiations. Figure out what those things are. Package them. Put your adjectives together in an effective way that you can communicate it not only to other colleagues, but communicate it to the niche that you're going after.